This is my October favourites, where I'm just going to give you a little spectrum of things that I've been enjoying this month. And I wanted to start off with something that I've been sharing on my Facebook and things like that, which is Body Shop Body Sorbet in all its glory. I wish you could smell it because it smells freaking amazing. And this I got introduced to by a lovely lady called Claire Stringer, and I went to her studio for workshops a couple of weeks ago, which is Studio Dance and Fitness Limited. I'll put a link below if you're interested in where that is. And all the girls in her class were putting on this moisturiser before they got on the pole, which I thought was really odd because we normally advise don't put any moisturiser on, you're going to just slip off the pole. But this stuff absorbs into your skin so quickly. Or it certainly did with mine because I have super dry skin. That I could literally put this straight on and then get on the pole, which is just unheard of. I probably would recommend putting it on about 20 minutes before, so maybe before your warm up, and then it's definitely going to be absorbed. And wash your hands after it. I didn't find it helped with my hands at all. You want to keep them nice and clean without any kind of product on, really. But great for the body, smells amazing. Even if you don't do pole, I recommend it. So I've got the Virgin Mojito, and the mango one, these are probably my favourite smelling ones, but I also got given the orange one from Claire, which also smells amazing, and I've actually got that one down at the studio ready to go whenever I need it. Really handy in the winter as it's getting colder, apart from Australia, screw you. In Europe, our skin tends to get, well, mine certainly does, gets quite dry in the winter, so this massively helps me, and I've been using it ever since I got introduced to it, basically. So go Body Shop, go sorbet stuff. Love it. The next item I wanted to share with you was this little thing. And it's basically naturally flavoured coffee syrup. And I was getting into a bit of a habit of having that vanilla syrup in my coffee from Starbucks and things like that. And the coffee syrup that they use in there is massively full of sugar, and even their sweetener one, the non-sugar one, is probably not very good for you. So although this is with sweeteners, you have to use so little of it to actually get the same kind of effect. It's kind of the lesser of two evils, and I just love it. It's not necessarily a health product, it's just something that I really like. So I have black coffee with a couple of dashes of this, and you literally just need a drop. I've also started adding it to some of my protein shakes or protein smoothies, and sometimes my pancakes as well, because it adds that extra vanilla flavour. It smells amazing. Leah Rose will laugh at me for sharing this with you because I took this to Las Vegas and carried it around everywhere with me to have in my coffee. So I love it. You don't have to love it, but find it in the coffee aisle of your local shop if you want to find out what that is. But I like it. The next item that I wanted to share was a travel item, and it's going to be a travel pillow, which is really rock and roll, I know, but I have to travel a lot with my job, and I like to sleep as much as I can on planes and trains and things like that. But I found old style travel pillows. My neck still gets really sore when I wake up because it doesn't actually give you a lot of support. So I bought this, which is an Embrace sleep collar, and I got it from Amazon. I'll put the link below. I'm not getting endorsed for this, it's just something that I found and really liked. I like it because it's really small as well, like as travel pillows go. It's tiny, and so basically, excuse my hair, can you get in the way? You wrap it nice and tight around your neck. Because it's nice and high, you can literally just sleep sat up. Like, your neck is really supported, so you can't really go too far in one direction. I've just found it's a massive help. I hate waking up with a sore neck. It kind of makes me grumpy, makes me grouchy, makes me feel like I haven't actually had a great night's sleep or even a great nap, whatever you've managed to get on a train or a plane. But this was good, wasn't too expensive. I think it's going to be really beneficial, so I thought I would share. My favourite exercise for the month is going to be pull-ups. And these are a great functional movement. You're having to use so many different muscles and joints to perform the exercise. You get a huge amount of benefits from it. And especially for pole dancers, it's going to help balance you out because you're obviously using your arms in this way, not this way or this way. You can have different grips, so for like overarm and like a pull up or a chin up. You can do either. They're going to target different muscles. There's a huge amount of variations you can do and some modifications, so I'm going to show you some of those now. So a massive thing with pull-ups is keeping your shoulders engaged, so starting off with some shoulder shrugs to help pull down through your back. First little modification I want to show you is putting your feet on something like a box or a bench, something that's going to elevate your legs up. Second one is getting a little bit harder. That's keeping a box behind you. Ideally you want your knees around 90 degrees, but you're going to push through the box with your feet to help you get up that a little bit higher. Next one is jump ups. So you're going to jump up above the bar. This bar's a little bit high, but you're going to try and jump up above, hold for a split second, and then slowly lower down with control. And as you get stronger at these, you can actually hold an isolated position at the top of the bar for a few seconds, making sure you're keeping your shoulders engaged, your core nice and tight, and then slowly lowering down with control, making sure you don't drop out of it at the end. This is just showing you variations between chin-ups, which is hands facing, the pull-ups, which is the overhand grip, again keeping shoulders nice and engaged and everything controlled. And this is just to show you one of the many variations you can do, and this is called a tandem grip pull-up, and you pull up either side of the bar. Those are my ideas on pull-ups for this month. Let me know how you get on and don't get discouraged with them. So the person I wanted to do like a person of the month this month is Felix Kane, and she's always been a huge inspiration to me in the pole industry. She's one of the very first people I ever saw on YouTube do incredible things and got massively inspired. I'll link her first video that I saw down below. And she's just started posting a lot more regularly back. She's kind of back doing lots of performances and things, which everyone is absolutely loving, so I'll post her most recent performance as well. And she's also got her new pole competition, the Felix Kane Pole Championships, which everyone is really excited about. So she's just a great inspiration to me and to most of the pole industry. So love seeing her back on the pole, and excited to see everyone at her competition as well, which is going to be amazing to watch. I won't get to go there, but I'll watch it online because, you know, the power of the internet. My favourite recipe for the month of October is going to be pancakes. Now, I talk about these quite a lot on my Instagram and my Facebook, but I don't think you talk about them enough, really, so I'm going to talk about them again. I'm going to show you a sweet potato protein and egg recipe, but also you can kind of mix this up with a huge amount of other things. So if you wanted to do banana, egg and protein, you could do that. You can add in different toppings, different flavours, all sorts, but the main kind of the base that I normally go for is cooked sweet potato, 2 egg whites, 1 egg, and then I'll put in a scoop of protein powder, normally vanilla, but you could do strawberry, chocolate, whatever you wanted. And then I'll put a dash of either coconut milk or almond milk, something like that, to help lubricate it. And then whiz it all up in a food processor, whop it in a pan with some coconut oil, and then almost treat it like an American style pancake, so kind of do like 3 or 4 little kind of pancake size things, and then flip them over a couple of minutes each side. They don't take long to cook, and top them with some agave nectar or a bit of honey, maple syrup, anything like that, or just some fruit and nuts and things like that. Absolutely love them, give you a massive boost in the morning. They're a great breakfast, and they taste a bit naughty, even though they're not that naughty, so I like things like that. Stuff you can feel that you're cheating, but you're not really. So I hope that's been helpful. Just did a little quick October favourites video. Like and subscribe if you want to see maybe a November favourites. Maybe I'll do that. And comment below if there's anything that you want me to add in or any questions that you may have.